Hello. How are you guys? I am Sarah B, and you have found Just Be Tarot. I'm excited for you guys to be here. This is the normal Thursday evening Just Be Tarot live reading, focusing on the energy for the weekend. And I am glad that you're here. And that you're bringing your energy with you. So thank you so much. This is a general reading, not personal. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. I was just checking the time to make sure I was on time. I usually go live between 6:30 and 7 p.m. Eastern time. So you can catch me every Monday and Thursday with live readings. And I like to pull for the weekend energy, like I said, but I also will pull cards for you if you have questions. I usually pull 2 cards per question, or see what's going on. If you want to book a personal reading or talk further, then the how to do that is down below in the description box. So of course I'd like to get to know you guys better through a personal reading and give you some more input and some more direction. So that's always an option. All right, so let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us through these oracle cards. I was told to pick this one first, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I feel like there are people, woo! So we have envy, needy, and anxiety. Somebody really needs to get out of their head. There's some jealousy going on. I feel like it's causing anxiety. You're up in your head about it. I just heard the word situationship. Maybe you are involved in a situationship and you're jealous of maybe this person seeing other people or entertaining other people. Hello, how are you? So that could be a possibility. You may be coming across as needy. So, which isn't a good look on anybody. So I would advise you to try to get out of your head and stay present. And hello, how are you? Hi. Hi. How are you guys? So yeah, so this I'm seeing these first few cards that are coming through. I can see that you're up in your head about something, you're jealous about something with somebody, a third party relationship, or you're in a situationship with somebody, and you're coming across as that person, that needy person. And you need to get out of your head is what you need to do, and start focusing on the present. What are things that you can do, that you can control? And that's really yourself and your thoughts, and being mindful and present will help you with that anxiety and stop worrying. Mostly you're probably playing all of these thoughts in your head when it's really nothing there to worry about. All right. Hi, BGMI Gamer. Hi, Wanda. Okay, so let's get another one. Oh, and I see for some of you guys are gifted with healing energy, and you're changing people's lives. Be seeking healing energy and to change your own life. But I'm seeing more of you guys are really are healers. People see you as a bright, vibrant light. and you have the ability to help people through things. The words, the safe place you offer, the warmth and comfort that you offer people. And you're changing people's lives, and you're able to understand them. You have a lot of empathy for people. Maybe you do a job, like for a career as a healer of some kind. Maybe you are, you know, a psychiatrist, or maybe even like a social worker at somebody's school, or you could be even a mentor to somebody at a job, or like an educational facility, or maybe you practice Reiki, or you're a massage therapist. So there's so many ways to heal people that it could be different for everybody. Hello, how are you? It's great to see you, Christy. And then we have gamble. Okay, we're seeing it's time to take a chance on something. Time to put that foot out the door. You know, I feel like you've been wanting to try something new, and you just have to get out there and do it. Take a shot at something. See how it plays out. Take a chance and see what's going to happen. See, you'll never know if you don't try. Anything else from this deck for now, Spirit? Okay, so let's try this one. I was up yesterday. I did a impromptu live reading, and I was, you know, I had finished with one deck, and I heard Spirit say, after I was already in another one, go back to this other one. Somebody needed to hear something from from that other deck, so I do as I'm told, right? All right, so Spirit, what do we need to hear from this one for the weekend? Looking for weekend energy. Weekend energy for the collective. Once again, this is a collective reading. All zodiac signs are welcome, of course. Focusing on weekend energy. If you have any questions and you feel guided to join in the conversation, please. I usually pull 2 cards per question for you guys. All right. Okay, we have discovery. Ooh. Okay, so we have, first I have meditation and discovery. Like you're going to discover something new, or there's going to be something downloaded to you when you have time to focus. Now, meditation isn't always about sitting cross-legged in, you know, your living room, lighting a bunch of candles. It could be you connecting with your body, your mind, and your soul through running, exercise, yoga, many different ways to connect with yourself. And it's doing it the way that sometimes it's playing music. Like there's so many different ways to connect with yourself and to understand yourself more fully than just sitting cross-legged. So meditation comes in all shapes and forms. There's no rule for it saying you have to do it that way. Yes, a lot of people do. You know, that's the way we see it, but open your mind. There's no rules. There's no set rules. So it's important to know that just because you're not sitting alone, you know, with, you know, sound bowls ringing, doesn't mean you're not doing the work. All right. So, but there's something that's coming through, and see how I was just drawn to, Spirit said, look at the similarities. So there's something that needs to be delivered to you through whatever kind of meditation or however you connect to your higher power. There's something that needs to be sent to you through your guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors, archangels, they want to get a message across to you, so you need to be paying attention. Be more aware, be more self-aware, connect with your higher self. But there's some kind of message coming in for you. I also hear that you may discover things about yourself when if you haven't started a meditation practice, or you have never thought about, connecting to your breath through other things. It's going to be a discovery for you with this discovery card. It's like you are going to realize, you know what? Sarah's right. It does feel like a meditation. I do get lost in the feeling. I do get lost in myself and discovering myself through this journey that I'm going on with whatever hobby it is that you enjoy. Um, I said it before, but I feel like it's really important to get out of your mind and start focusing on something else, whether it's creative, whether it's athletic. But there needs some focusing on so much negativity in the world and so much change going on in their life to just release. There needs to be a release, and I'm constantly being told to remind you guys of that. Have an outlet. And it doesn't mean you have to be proficient at it. It just means you need to try. Hi, Witchy World Traveler. How are you? It just means you need to try. And if it's something you enjoy just fiddling around with, it doesn't mean you have to, be in the Metropolitan Museum of Art next week. It just means you need to have fun, enjoy yourself, get out of your head, and be yourself. So, this is the next card that came out. Love. Be open to it. Okay? Love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. For those of you who are, the word came terrified of love. So there must be somebody out there who is scared to let somebody in. Maybe you've been, single for so much time that it's the thoughts of letting somebody into your world is terrifying, because I did hear the word terrifying. So if we are closed off to it, then it's not going to come to us. So there needs to be an open heart and an open mind and a willingness to accept people and love people for who they are. And to not disqualify somebody because they might not be exactly who you usually go after. You can find love in a lot of places. So this is reminding us to keep an open heart and an open mind, because somebody might find love over the weekend or towards the weekend. This is a weekend energy kind of, my Thursdays I try to focus on weekend energy. So maybe if you put yourself out there and make yourself available and open your heart and your mind and your soul to experiencing love and inviting it into your life, you might just find a connection. So that would be exciting for you guys. It would be exciting for me. Heck, why not? All right, let's see what else we have. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Thank you. Growth and grace. Growth is a journey. Trust each step. And grace is the universe's blessing. Open your heart to receive it. I feel like I just heard growing through grace. So it's hard when we're growing. It's also painful. We're going through changes. We are accepting things that we might not want to accept. It could get messy. It could get dirty. Mud could be flung. There's a lot of different ways to grow, and unfortunately, it's not always cute. It's not always sexy, and it could be sometimes it's humiliating, sometimes things get really messy and ugly. Um, Sometimes in the end, it's beautiful and you come out looking like because you've gone through so much and the way you glow up. Ooh, I hope you don't hear my stomach growling. The way you glow up when you've gone through so many changes and experienced so much, um, is a beautiful way of rewarding yourself, because that's how people are gonna look at you. When you've gone through so much, people are gonna realize, "Wow, they've just gone through all this and they're so resilient." That's the energy you're gonna give off. And that's how you're gonna look and feel so graceful and so rewarded, and then you can take those lessons and put them in your lesson sack and carry them with you for the rest of your life. It doesn't mean it's gonna be easy, but it does mean that it's going to be worth it. Okay? So I just see my girl when I was just talking with I know we talked about this stuff yesterday, but can I get a clarify, because I'm kind of confused. Kind of confused about what? What did you need a clarifier on? I am absolutely willing to give you a clarifying message. Okay, let me shuffle my tarot deck. And see where messages are going to come in from. I did get the money that they owed me, but not as much as they owe me, which I wasn't expecting. Much better. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what she's asking, if the money she received today is separate from the inheritance money that's coming her way. Thank you. Well, I feel like it's definitely, there's going to be a burden lifted from you. So I feel like that's indicating that there's going to be something more coming your way with the King of Pentacles here. So I do feel like that there's something coming your way that's going to be able to lift the burden from you. Let me ask if this is financially. Is this a financial burden that's going to be lifted from Witchy Will Traveler? Hi! No way! That's awesome! Yay! See? I love that for you. I love that for me. It shows my credibility. I love that. Thank you for sharing that, B. That's amazing. Okay, so heartbreak came out. 3 of Swords. That means you're going to be disappointed. Unfortunately, Witchy World Traveler. I feel like it's going to disappoint you. I feel like you might need to you may need to talk to somebody, because we have the Queen of Swords energy. And we know the Queen of Swords energy is no nonsense and is very blunt and brutally honest. And the Queen of Swords would confront whoever is withholding. So I do feel like this, you might have a confrontation in the near future regarding this. I don't feel like you're going to get what you deserve or what you thought you're going to. And I feel like you need to stand up for yourself with this. Yeah, if you can't have people walking all over you. I feel like there might even be a break in, like somebody might cut you off. Now, are you willing to go through that? That's something to think about. If you defend yourself, if you stick up for yourself, it's tough with family. Especially when it involves money. But I do feel like you're going to go through it. You're not going to get what you want, and you're going to have to stick up for yourself to do. That would be up to you. I do feel like you are also expecting the best in people, but it's like the spirit's handing you reality and you're refusing to see it. Like, you want to see the good in people, you want to believe that they're going to do the right thing. But it's like spirit's saying, this is the cup of reality that you need to drink, and stop drinking the Kool-Aid that they're giving you. Because I do see that there's going to be there's going to be disappointment. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. I'm just the deliverer. All right, so I'm going to, unless anybody else has questions, of course, I will stop and answer your questions, but I'm going to shuffle for the collective in weekend. Oh, really? Shuffling for the collective in weekend energy. Okay, this weekend is going to be about healing thyself. It might be the last weekend that you're able to rest for the summer, because I feel like this summer is going to be jam-packed for a lot of you, and every weekend you're going to have something scheduled. I feel like your calendar is going to be booked, and so this might be the last weekend, the calm before the storm, with a lot of you. So I feel like you're being reminded to rest before you're not able to for a few months. You're going to be on the go. I feel like it's going to be definitely a busy summer. Oh yeah, there's going to be celebrating. Look at that. Celebrating. I feel like there is going to be, you're spending money, you're saving money. It's like you're putting it out. As soon as you're making it, you're spending it again. Having fun, but I'm getting this feeling like it's time to rest. This weekend might be about resting because it's about to get super crazy. nice. Yeah, so fun in the sun. Exactly, Christy. What else do we have, Spirit? We all need some fun in the sun. God knows I need some vitamin D. I'm telling you, being outside will totally change your energy. I did my impromptu reading yesterday outside, which was super fun. Thank you guys for tuning in yesterday to my impromptu reading. I'm gonna do more of them. It really, really it always boosts my energy when I come on and spend time with you guys. So I really, really enjoyed it. Okay, so it looks like you guys are planting seeds. I feel like there's going to be plans coming up, things that you want to get done. It's like you're starting like a list of things that you want to get done this summer. This could be as a family, or this could be jobs around the house that you have planned on accomplishing once the weather gets nice. Maybe it's outside. I'm seeing like, redoing your landscaping. Maybe you're building a deck or something along those lines. Maybe you're putting up a pool. Maybe it's to be able to spend more time at home and spend less money. So you're bringing like the water and that healing energy to you rather than going out and getting it. But I do see that you're planting seeds. You are trying to get things scheduled now, the things that you want to accomplish, and putting things aside that you'll need to. Thank you. I did have fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it too. That was a fun time. I will do more of it, I promise. I have to remember to turn off the air conditioning before I step outside so it doesn't start getting really loud in my in my ear. Yeah. Be ready for spontaneous. Somebody might contact you this weekend to do something fun and spontaneous. So, I mean, I know I love doing things at the last second. If somebody calls me up and they're just like, hey, you want to do this? I'm like, give me a second. Just got to get in the shower, put on some makeup. I am down. I love being out and about doing things, spreading good energy. I think it's what I'm made for, right? We need to send our healing energy out into the world, our sunshine, our positivity, and be out and spread it around. I'm ready for it. So this is somebody maybe coming into saying, "Hey, do you want to go out?" It could be last second. You don't have to say yes, but this is kind of encouraging you to. Um, you. I know. Well, I had it going because I have allergies and the humidity and has been killing me. I've been waking up and my throat has been like, ugh. And it's just I had to put it on. I was cooling down the house while I was doing that. So funny. So yeah, somebody might be coming to you wanting to have a lighthearted, spontaneous outing with you. Something that you're not expecting. You might get an invite somewhere you're not expecting. So obviously you don't have to do it if you're not comfortable doing it, but Spirit's kind of saying, why not go for it? We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So it's your options are narrowing. If you've had like a lot of options lately, or I feel like you're narrowing down the options that you're making. This could be maybe making a choice of some kind. Maybe it's your children or a child who is trying to pick a college and they're narrowing down their choices on where to go. Maybe it is you're trying to decide on a wedding venue. And this is you narrowing down the venue that you want to get married at, or looking at places, maybe you're buying a house. This is about choices that are you're honing in on the actual choice you want to make. And I also got that you're thinking a lot more clearly um than you have been. You're a lot more level-headed and not as delusional. You are thinking with a more realistic attitude, and you're able to make clearer decisions than used to. I feel like maybe you have changed who you're listening to, who you're getting your advice from. I feel like people may have been feeding you a bunch of malarkey, um, thinking that you were thinking that they were helping you when they were really kind of out for their own gain. So I feel like you are maybe still taking, listening to their advice, but you're kind of like taking it with a grain of salt now, like knowing that maybe they're not looking out for your best interest, but for their best interest. Um, so I feel like just things are more clearer to you. Things are, you're thinking about things fully. You're not being irrational. So I feel like that's an improvement from where, I mean, a lot of times it's a big deal to start thinking more clearly, to start seeing things for how they are. For what they really are, especially when it involves family and friends and, people trying to give you advice and you think that they are, and they probably are trying, they probably don't even realize they're doing it. But sometimes people have a way of engineering their ways into other people's lives to make their lives better, or you know toxic toxic people. You are going to be shining like the sun. Now, you might also, this might be a weekend I just heard with maybe you have your kids part-time or half the time, and this might be a weekend with your kids. I heard it's Spirit just said it's going to be a kids weekend. So you might have something involving children. Children might be so this weekend's going to involve seeing children, being with children, taking children out somewhere. Maybe you're going to a birthday party or a christening, something along those lines. But yeah, and you're going to radiate this amazing energy. But I do feel like usually that's what this is, but I'm getting this is more of a child vibe this time with this card. I'm getting this energy of being surrounded by children this weekend or doing something with a focus on a child. Okay, let's see what people are saying here. Missed a call from an ex. Can you pull a couple of cards on that, please? What did he want? Now I'm curious to know. Here, you know what? I'm going to put these cards back in so we have all of the opportunities to get the answers. And see what B needs to know about this ex contacting them. Spirit, I am shuffling for B. And her question about her ex contacting. What did he want? What was the reasoning? What was the reasoning for B's ex contacting? Thank you. Can I get another one, please? Thank you. Okay, so we got a couple. Okay, so I feel like he's been watching you on social media, perhaps. I feel like something's going to be revealed. This person wants to tell you something. Something's going to be revealed with this moon in the reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person is unfocused. But I also feel like they're distracted. Perhaps by you, maybe something they saw regarding you or something they heard regarding you. Yeah, I feel like this person has been either asking about you or somebody has mentioned you in passing and it sparked something. There's something that's going to be revealed, but here's the clicker. Something is coming. There's a rebirth here. You know how I feel about the death card. When I see death, I'm like an immediate new beginning. When something's ending, something else is beginning. So what is happening? I'm going to clarify this death card. Okay, Spirit, I'm shuffling to clarify this is death card for B. Let's see. Hold on. Hi, guys. I see you. I'll get to you. I promise. Death and the Tower. Oh, there's going to be a shift. This is going to be a shift here. I mean, you have free will. You have to do what you want to do. But I do feel this energy moving towards you. If something needs to be revealed, there is going to be a Tower moment here. So change is coming in. Something has ended, but there's a new start with this Tower moment. This new start. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear what is actually going on. Yeah, use your, you have your free will. You have to use your gut. But this energy is coming close to you. Wow. That's some strong energy. How about that? Okay, let's see. I'm scrolling back up to see. She wants to know if I'll meet my boyfriend at the library or in school. Would she meet her mate? Meet her partner at the library or in a school atmosphere? Woo! Okay, so we had a bunch of cards come out. Ooh, something's coming towards you. And could you have somebody who is interested in you right now? Because it's like the Chariot card is here, and then we have the Four of Swords. So I feel like this is, you don't want to have anything to do. You've been shut off to it for so long. So I feel like this is your energy right now because you're so shut off to it. But there is something that wants to come in for you. Now, whether it's going to be at school or not, I'm not sure, but there is an energy that wants to make its way towards you. But we have you in this energy of not wanting it. Not putting yourself out there. Okay, let's see. This is for Leo heirs. When Sweta reunion with Manjo. Manjo. Okay, let's see. Okay, shuffling for Manoy. I don't know how to say that name. For Leo heirs. Shuffling. And when is the reunion? going to be? Is it going to be soon, Spirit? Okay, see that you're separated right now. There's not a whole lot of give and take here. I don't see that it's going to happen anytime soon. They might be warming up to you. Warming up to the idea of meeting you or getting into contact with you or reuniting with you. Have you been in contact with them? Because have you been in contact with Swetha? Because I'm not seeing a whole lot of conversing going on. I feel like there hasn't been a whole lot of give and take, like a whole lot of talking or chit chat. So I'm wondering if you guys have been in contact on the regular. Because I don't see that there is. I mean, in order for you to reunite, there has to be an effort that's made. And I just don't see that that is happening. There might be opportunities for that to happen. She's in a new relationship. Yeah, so that's, yeah, I don't see this happening anytime soon. Yeah, I don't see it happening anytime soon. But I do see this is a new opportunity for you. So there might be a new opportunity for you to connect with somebody else. Leo Ayers. So just keep your heart open to meeting other people. Because that's what I'm seeing more of is, you know, meeting other people. Oh, is she in a new relationship? Gotcha. Well, there's not any kind of punctuation, so I couldn't be sure. Okay, so is Sweta in a new relationship? Sweta in a new relationship. Woo! I don't see that she is. We have the Queen of Swords, woo, in reverse. And we have this Crossroads card. She might be deciding on two different options. But she definitely hasn't made a decision at all. So I don't think she's in a new relationship. She might have just cut you off. Okay, Christy, why did Chris ghost me? I'm shuffling for my girl Christy. Spirit, why did Chris ghost Christy? He didn't want to be vulnerable. He didn't want to let his guard down with you. He wasn't ready to let his guard down with you. I feel like he was I'm trying to think of the word. feel like he saw you as this big energy, this boss woman, intimidated. Yeah. I feel like he was intimidated by you. And he wasn't ready to delve in all the way. Let's see what else. Yeah, I feel like I said, I feel like he was intimidated by you. I feel like he held you in such high regard. And he couldn't let himself be vulnerable. That stinks. I don't like that. When guys don't like strong women or intimidated by strong women. Oh. There you go. And you are like a boss babe, so for sure, absolutely, Christy. That's frustrating. Because it's happened to me more than once, and it's just like, you know what? Get over it. But I feel like you feel like there's a lack of options in the dating world, I just heard, Christy. You feel like there's not any options out there. Can you turn it off? Oh my gosh. Well, some people aren't that's how you know that they're not meant to be with you when they're like, "Oh no, they're reading me to filth all the time." Trying to keep secrets, but we know all the secrets. We know what's going on. We can feel it. Okay, so let's see. I'm shuffling for the collective now. Let's see what kind of energy is coming in for the weekend. Yeah, it is sad. It stinks when men shy away from women who are independent. Me too, Christy. Oh, oops, hold on, that fell. Well, I do see opportunities coming in this weekend for the collective. So I'm going to ask Spirit if what kind of opportunities? Spirit, can you be more clear about what kind of opportunities coming in? I know Pentacles is financial or material, but maybe you're going to receive a gift. I feel like you might be visited by somebody. I don't know why I got visited. somebody might be gifting you with some kind of relaxation, or maybe has gifted you with some kind of like relaxation. Maybe a gift card to somewhere, or like a spa treatment. It's like an indulgence, I feel. Like not necessarily like a spa, but whatever you feel, it's going to be different for everybody. Like an indulgence, whatever you like to indulge in. I feel like you're going to be asked, or maybe you're going to do it by yourself to get away from everybody, but you're going to feel like you're indulging yourself in something that you've been wanting to do. You're going to finally take the opportunity to do it. If not this weekend, I feel like sometime in the near future, it's like you're going to treat yourself to this opportunity. Or maybe somebody's going to come through with an opportunity. I know, right? There's going to be something you're going to indulge in. It could even be like a bowl of ice cream. You know, it doesn't have to be like something crazy, but there's some kind of like indulgence that's coming your way, something that you might not normally take advantage of, but you're going to be like, why not? So, I do feel that that is coming through for you. Some kind of, ooh. I feel like a star card. You're going to be manifesting change, but it's going to be change that you want. Ooh, indulge, my love. There is, it's plan change. This is the Tower in reverse is change that is thought through, change that you're aware of, change that you know is coming. So it might not be change that you want to make, but it is change that has been thought out. Maybe something that you've been manifesting. You need to start with a change to make these manifestations occur. Because manifestations take work on our part as well. They just don't happen. We have to put in the work. So this could be a new start to a manifestation, or something that you've been dreaming of trying or doing, and you might be taking the plunge on that, starting to move forward with it. Or maybe bare minimum, maybe inquiring about it, seeing what you have to do to figure out, you know, get your ducks in a row. What do I need to proceed with that? You know, do I need licensing? Do I need permits? That kind of stuff. You're starting to gain more knowledge towards it. But I feel like you do have this change coming about, and you may start delving in more deeply this weekend. Oh, I love Ulta, Christy. They just raised my credit limit at Ulta. I'm like, don't do that to me. I didn't ask for this. So I do love me some Ulta for sure. I love that. I need to start moving more as well. True. I dance around all the time by myself in my little apartment. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, you might be getting a second chance at something. A second chance at something. Because you've cleared your mind and starting to think more clearly. You're not, like I said before, up in your head about things. You're thinking more rationally, more mindfully, less delusionally. So the universe might be giving you a second chance at something because you're more clear-headed. You're not in the clouds about something. So this might be the universe giving you a second chance because you've done the work. I need to get some more Clinique too. I use Clinique moisturizer with the SPF in it for during the daytime. My daytime moisturizer. That's amazing. Me too. I love to put it on a record or my my Spotify and dance around. Yeah, so somebody might be coming in for a second chance. I just heard it might be magical. Oh, really? Really, Spirit? Magical, huh? All right, let me pull one more card from this Oracle deck and see what it has for the concluding message. Deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. So that brings us back to before when I was discussing connecting with your breath, quieting down, connecting with yourself, because I do feel like there's going to be some discovery when you do that. I feel like your higher power has messages to tell you, but you need to connect with your breath and your mind to be able to hear those messages. And I was told to show you the number 11. So you might be called to, and I did say in the beginning of the reading, you might be called to, like this might be your last weekend because I feel like the summer is going to be jam-packed full of things to do. And this might be an indication that it's time to just chill out this weekend and be healing. Because it might be the last time for a few weeks that you are able to just rest and relax before the summer really gets started and you're getting pulled in different directions every week. All right. So I am going to end this reading. I love that you guys talk to each other. It makes me so happy. Wow. Yeah, I was definitely told to show you that number. Deep quiet and meditation. I love that. Just connecting with your soul and your breath. Me too. I'm looking forward to a good summer as well. Gotta keep those vibrations high and make sure it's a good summer. All right, what good vibrations? The Beach Boys had a song, so we have to keep it keep those vibrations high. All right, so thank you for joining me, and I hope that you guys have a great weekend. I will be back on a Monday, if I'm not back sooner. Who knows? Nowadays, I'm just getting a little sassy and saucy and taking things outside. Who knows what's next? All right, so I'll talk to you soon, and healing energy out to all those who need it. I love you guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye.